How's it going, people?
What's up, man? We're doing great, man.
Welcome to the For the Nawf Podcast.
Quarantine.
I'm your host, Brandon. I'm not saying my last name because I'm not giving you my government. I'm here today to lead the good people on this discussion. And we're going to be talking about the culture in none other than Atlanta, Georgia. Now, before we head into the show, let me introduce you to my two co-hosts. On my left, who you be?
My name is Matt.
Yeah,
born and raised in the North.
Anything else?
Opening
statements?
Yeah, I'm 18. And I like a lot of things in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a liar.
Now, on my right, introduce yourself. Opening statements. Go ahead.
Yo, y'all know me by Alex, but a lot of people know me by the stamp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, born in Florida, the 305 MIA, but out here in the North since day one.
Yes, sir.
All right. So first, how's everyone doing right now in this quarantine? You know, coronavirus going on. What's going on?
It's been rough.
It's been horrible, man. I've been losing hair.
Mm-hmm.
Acne's been coming. I'm getting weight.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this much longer.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start this conversation up with some general questions. You know, we're gonna guide the conversation, and it's gonna go wherever it goes. First of all, I'm gonna ask y'all one question. First, when you hear Atlanta, what are three things you immediately think of? Either one of y'all go first. Go ahead.
I immediately think of chicken wings.
Chicken wings, okay.
Magic City.
Magic City.
And chicken.
Chicken.
I lied.
Mm.
I love Atlanta. You know, it brings me to music too. I didn't want to say chicken again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Those are three things.
Okay,
I'm nervous.
All right. For my three,
mm-hmm.
we're going to go with Waffle House.
Waffle House, okay.
Wings. I don't know. I want to say sports, but not really.
Same.
I had it. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
The Falcons. And me specifically, I also said chicken wings, you know, a little 10-piece from American.
Yeah.
I said Lennox. And then I also said Magic City, actually. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know, Magic City.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Second general question. Your top hot spots in Atlanta. Like, if you were going to Atlanta, where would you go? And I have a follow-up for that after that.
All right, what time of day?
All right, let me ask my follow-up too. That if you had to show someone that was new to Atlanta, never been there before, they heard about Atlanta, they said, "Oh, Atlanta's Atlanta," and they came down, you have to show them where to go in Atlanta. What places would you take them? Any time of the day.
I'll take them onto Georgia State campus. Because that's like the center, because you got everything around there from there. You can walk around different areas, different vibes, pretty much like different scenes too.
Okay. Matt,
I'll take them to Lenox Mall, you know. Run into a couple of celebrities probably.
That's true. Okay. Okay, so one of the things about Atlanta is the fact that it's one of the biggest hubs in the United States. You know, we have a lot of the most name brand things in the area. And we're just one of the things when you think of the United States, that's one of the main places you think of. Now, for the first segment or topic we're going to be talking about specifically with Atlanta, we're going to talk about music in Atlanta. Now, I asked the question, where do you rank Atlanta in terms of music compared to the other hubs of music in the United States? And when I say other hubs of music, I'm saying, so we have Atlanta, New York, Houston, California, Detroit, Chicago, Charlotte, Florida, and then Canada. I'm putting Canada in there as a wild card. But as in those, you know, those are the main hubs of music when we think of really like music kind of in the United States, where do you rank Atlanta compared to those?
I put it at 3, maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
New York and Cali at 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hard 1 and 2. Like definitely nobody moving from there. With Atlanta coming in at 3,
Mm-hmm.
maybe dropping down to 4 with Florida.
Okay. Matt, what do you think?
We're the best in the business, you know. Atlanta's number one. We just have so many artists, you know, putting out there, you know. We just have that much talent in the state. We're up there, you know.
See,
Right.
my
And I don't think
argument with
anyone's
that
touching it.
though is that we do have a lot of talent, a lot of people, and right now this is the epicenter of music. If you're doing music, this is where you got to be. But we're not necessarily, even though like we're not that old in music. You feel me? Like you hear New York and California, like the
Oh,
East
I see
Coast,
what you're saying. Yeah. They've been
they
they've
have
been in the
that
business
rich
since.
history.
Yeah. They got history. Yeah.
That's the one thing.
I would say, I think New York is my number one, but like I said, yeah, New York and California are like tied at kind of number one for me, just because of kind of what you said. And Atlanta's right at 3 for me, just because Atlanta is just so influential with the music.
Yeah.
And then probably after that would probably be Florida, and a lot of big names right now in music come from Canada. That's why I threw that in there as a wild card. You know, Drake,
Drake, Tory Lanez,
Party Next Door, all them people.
Yeah.
There's a couple big names out of Houston too. Travis Scott, we have Meg Thee Stallion. A lot of people out there. Charlotte.
You
we
good?
have The Baby. A lot of what's it called?
Okay.
Who?
Continue.
Oh, and I can't think of their name. What's that? Dreamville. A lot of people out of Dreamville come from North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Carolina. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so next question. We're gonna talk about who do you think is the most influential rapper or artist coming out of Atlanta right now?
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Explain.
Man, every time I hear it's 2 Chainz, it's something have to do with Atlanta. And you always hear him like always up in Magic City, just representing. And he always talking about Atlanta in his music.
That is true. And he just for the news was talking about he has a restaurant here in Atlanta and he wants to open it even though amid the coronavirus stuff like that. So that is true. When you think about Atlanta, you think about 2 Chainz. Matt, who you think?
When I think about Atlanta, I think about the Migos. They're just so awesome.
Okay.
And you know, Quavo just puts us on the map. You know, they love Quavo. You know.
Okay.
Even though he's so awful. Hopefully, Quavo don't see this though.
Let me see. Me right now in Atlanta, most influential. I want to say I feel like it's Young Thug just because of the amount of artists that are just like him and he's that kind of birthed from him that are in the game right now. Because we have what's it called, label called YSL. You have Young Thug, you have Lil Baby, you have Gunna, you have what's his name? You have Lil Key. Those are all big artists right now in that's probably the top ones coming out of the United States right now, or specifically Atlanta, and they came from Young Thug specifically. So I say him. So follow up to that question, who do you think used to be, not right now, but used to be the most influential coming out of Atlanta?
I would say like Gucci Man, though. You know, or T.I.
Outkast.
That's what I'm gonna say. Outkast. Anyone want to explain their reasoning behind that? Either one.
They were really, from what I've researched, they were the first to like blow up. That like grew up in Atlanta, knew the streets, and they came out with their music and like came on the scene.
I feel like T.I. and Gucci Man really started that trap music wave. You know, that a lot of these artists are using nowadays. You know.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so along with that question, kind of a follow-up to that question too, but different. So we know where music where music is right now, either between just rap music or let's say R&B, pop, whatever, coming from Atlanta. How do you think music has changed over the years? And do you think it has changed for the better or the worse?
Yes. But to further into that, so the rap game a couple months ago to a year, I fucking hated it. Oh god,
yeah, for
that's
sure,
when
for sure.
the big era of mumble rapping with all like the little pumps of the world and all
Oh
that shit.
man,
I couldn't stand it. It wasn't my taste in music. But
Uh-huh.
from what I've seen coming out to like the newer people coming out,
Uh-huh.
so these aren't Atlanta people. Like they don't claim Atlanta.
Yeah.
But YBN, Corday,
Yeah.
the baby, they've gone
yeah,
out of more of the mumble rapping kind of style and more into like the lyrical, like more. They actually got bars.
That's
It's not
true.
just ad libs and beats.
Mm.
So it was getting worse, but then it took a left to get better.
yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with him on that. You know, back in the day, you know, it was less about quantity, more about quality. You know, there was less artists out there, but it was good. But then, you know, a bunch of artists just coming out of nowhere, rapping nonsense. But now you see, in the past 2 years, I would say it's gotten better for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to just disagree just because I like all the music or rap or artists that have music that's around right now. But I really do like I miss the bars really. Like I'm a big fan of like straight bars and that stuff. And like there's certain artists that like come with that right now. But specifically in Atlanta, I'm trying to think who in Atlanta right now has like is really making music where like their stuff is like bars, like straight like that stuff. If you can think of someone, let me know. But I can't
No,
think
I
of
can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
yeah.
just gotten better from what it was in like 2017, 2018. That was horrible.
I don't like that just because of that. The fact of they don't come with bars anymore. They come with these are
Yeah.
music that like get people for
I
the
feel like the
club,
beats
for
are just
parties.
carrying these artists now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Okay. Next. I had this question about a discussion certain about a part of music specifically. We're talking about concerts. Why do you guys think that even though Atlanta is such a big hub for music, anytime you see a concert come, some artist goes on tour, you never see any shows in Atlanta. If they do, it may be one, if that. Why do you guys think that?
I don't know. Probably because it's all like congested, kind of. I don't know. That's my guess. I really don't know a proper answer to it. But
Yeah.
like other states, they have like different centers to do it at. But when you see like Atlanta, it's usually just like one place. It's just Atlanta. It's never just. I'm not saying it's Atlanta's fault. I'm saying it's a
Yeah.
Georgia thing.
Yeah.
Because when they go to other states, they could hit other spots.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come to Georgia, it's really just Atlanta, and then everything is like Atlanta's the epicenter, and it slowly like fades out.
Yeah.
That's true. If you're having a concert, you're not gonna go to no North
Yeah.
Georgia. That's
The
true.
other states have multiple venues and shit. You know, they got like 10 venues in California. Atlanta, you got the fucking State Farm Arena and Infinite Energy Center, but nobody's going to Infinite Energy.
Yeah,
That's like
I
12,000
wouldn't
capacity.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
say the
pointless.
venues is a problem. I say it's just like the big cities. We don't have really like
Yeah.
one other
It's just
big
Atlanta.
city.
Yeah.
It's just Atlanta.
That
If you go to California, you have San Diego, San Fran,
Los
all like
Angeles, all
Los
that.
Angeles. Yes, heck
same
yeah.
same with Houston, even Tennessee, all that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point. Good point. Okay. When it comes to music, I think I'm done with that. Specifically, we're gonna move on to stuff to do in Atlanta. What's your favorite food spots in Atlanta?
Food spots in
Food
Atlanta. Oh my gosh, bro. If
The
y'all
thing-
if y'all haven't gone to the Vortex, y'all gotta go to the Vortex.
Never been. Okay.
You gotta do it. Them burgers hit. Even you gotta go to like the one with the skull that's in like little 5 points. I think that's where it's at. But that is a spot.
I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah. What's up with that? What'd you eat there?
I had a burger. I had a chicken sandwich, but it was like a buffalo chicken sandwich, and that shit was good. The fries fucking smacked, and it was also the atmosphere. Yo, like this shit was dope as fuck. You'll walk into like this big ass skull. It's a little crowded, but it's worth it. Like they sit you down. They have like these booths, and it's like this rock star biker feel shit. But they're playing good music. People are cool as fuck. Like the waiter, man, they have all these paintings and like different like things all over the walls and shit. I look up and I see this painting. I'm like, oh shit. Hey yo, her tits are out. And then the waiter walks up to me. The waiter walks up to me and she was like, what you staring at? And she's like, I don't know, that painting. Oh yeah, those are my favorite titties in the room.
Oh my god.
This is coming from the waiter. I was
That's-
like, yo, it's fucking awesome. It was fucking hilarious.
That's
Matt?
great. My favorite spot, I'm a vegan, so I'm gonna have to put my boy Slutty Vegan on the map right here real quick. I went there, I got a little sandwich called the Menage a Trois, and boy, when I went home, I asked my girlfriend and one of her friends if they wanted to have a threesome because that sandwich just made me become a new man,
I heard that.
And the fries were flavored so amazingly, I was just in shock when I bit into that burger too. Oh my god, it had a little shrimp in it. It was vegan shrimp too, yeah.
Okay, I'm a fan of Slutty Vegan. I'm also a fan. No, go ahead.
You can also never forget the Waffle House at 3 a.m. and ain't shit gonna be there.
Ooh-wee.
Some people, I think people outside of Georgia don't realize that. Like, I like Waffle House. Like, I wouldn't say Waffle House in my top restaurants when it comes to, let's say, food quality, but the atmosphere and going to Waffle House at 3 o'clock in the morning after whatever you're doing. People outside outside of Georgia and Atlanta, they won't understand that. I feel
They won't.
They don't know.
It's a vibe. It's the Waffle House. Like you can talk to anybody, be like, yeah, Waffle House is the spot.
You don't even go to Waffle House for the food. You just go because you know you gotta go to Waffle House. Bro, there's been so many times I was drunk as shit. Best friend back seat, passed the fuck out. Man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The main thing I want is in my bed. But before you go to bed, you gotta hit up that Waffle House.
Let's hit a Waffle House. Let's go. Let's pack it out. Let's do whatever. It may not eat. You could chill at Waffle House, right? It does not matter. It's cold inside, but chill. Exactly.
That bitch is always cold.
Staying on food, if you can think about it, you know how Atlanta is known for their wings. Nice little 10-piece combo, 15 people, whatever you get in. What do you think is your favorite wing place, or if you have any wing recommendations for either anywhere, Atlanta, where we live, Gwinnett County, wing place, like any type of recommendations?
I haven't really dabbled in the wings like that. I've only been to Teriyaki Grill and American Deli, so I can only recommend American Deli.
Get out of here. Get out of here with that American Deli. Don't let those words come out your mouth again.
You're right. I didn't want to say that. I hate them.
We're not
Their
doing
wings
that.
are minuscule.
Those aren't wings, bro.
Those are baby wings, for real.
Nuggets. Those are nuggets with bones in them.
You might as well just hit up the Buffalo Wild Wings, but that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Bro, you gonna pay for that Buffalo Wild Wings? Because they be upcharging like hell.
Exactly.
Bro, my two spots got to be ABW, Atlanta Best Wings, and what was that one spot? Touchdown Wings. The only one on Sugarloaf, though. That one was good. But those are my two in my area.
Have you tried any other wings, like straight in Atlanta, like in the pub around the city or downtown?
No, I haven't. Hold up, 1 sec. Hey, I need you. All right. Wings downtown. Downtown.
I feel like.
Hold on for me 1 second. I'm bringing in a.
Oh, he's bringing in the outside source. Okay.
Do we have a guest?
Wings outside of Atlanta? In Atlanta?
Wings in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Like good wing places, or
Yeah.
how do they taste?
Great wing
Good wing
place.
place. You got to recommend somebody to it.
In Atlanta?
Oh God, what's happening? He's cutting out.
Spot near the street before It's on the street before you get to Peachtree. But like it's straight, bro. I don't know. Wings downtown, I feel like you gotta go to the hood to get like quality wings.
That's facts. I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel that. Huh. All
Either
right.
that or stick to like a
Hold up.
Persian neck.
Introduce yourself.
You're on camera.
My full name.
Who are you?
Introduce yourself.
Come on, God.
Just your first name, bro.
I'm Eric. I'm 23. I go to Georgia State.
That's good. He's from. He knows Atlanta. What are your top spots to go to in Atlanta if you had to recommend some places?
For wings, it's just like
Anything.
Any place to go to Atlanta. If you think
Like
about Atlanta, what
you
spots?
got somebody from out of town, and you gotta take them somewhere. Where are you gonna take them?
oh shit. So, that's hard. I think. Hold up. First place I probably hit. Me personally, top 3.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Aquarium, Botanical Gardens, Hooters on Peachtree. It's like if you walk to the Hooters on Peachtree, you have to go down Peachtree, and it's kind of like lit. And that's where like Centennial Olympic and everything is. Well, Centennial Olympic is like a couple of blocks like down, but that whole area right there is what I recommend, and especially Botanical Gardens. Botanical Gardens is dope.
All right.
Yeah, but
Good
wing
stuff.
places,
Good stuff.
you might as well just go to the hood.
Y'all heard it from the man himself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Guest co-host. Thank you. Let's see.
Hey, also, anybody who's watching this, y'all heard the details? Take your lady out. Yeah, don't do it.
PSA free stamp. Now we're gonna get into this topic of fashion. That's what we're gonna do.
Fashion.
Fashion in Atlanta.
This is the Mac category. That's that for Dan
I
right
wish.
there.
That boy got that drip.
No drip.
That drip. Let's start us off with what's everybody wearing right now?
Some khakis.
Okay.
Just a plain white tee. Some
White
Nike
tee
shorts.
signature. Nike
I got this tie dye. You know, this ain't the right time. You know, it's quarantine.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm wearing a proper. I haven't worn a pair of J's in nearly 2 months. You know.
I haven't put anything on for real.
Okay.
We can't waste space during this quarantine, man.
Yeah. But normally, you know, I gotta rock my J's with some nice jeans, whatever.
Okay.
You know, maybe a solid t-shirt. Depends. But nothing too flashy. I let my words do the talking.
That's true. Okay. Even though after you say that, I'm asking that. If coronavirus, they have the cure right now. They said, okay, you guys can go outside, y'all fine. And it was cured right now. And you were going to what you gonna put on? What are you putting on right now if you're going to the club?
The club?
The club.
See,
you going
because I got these little extra bands I got on me, you know, from not going out and shit. I'm taking my ass to the closest store that be rocking some nice fits, maybe some H&M. You know, I still gotta save some money. So buy the nicest shit I got. You know, since you know that Georgia weather, it's been kind of chilly. I'm gonna go in there, get me my nice black turtleneck with some nice jeans, bust out some loafers, and we pimping out.
Pimping out, man. How you? What you dressing up in if you go to the club right now tonight?
Damn. I'm gonna get me a nice fur jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly out there, like he said. I'm gonna get me some $400 loafers because you know I'm a big baller.
Big baller.
Yes, sir. Some jeans. I need the gold chain, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
sir.
And you know they don't let me wear my hat in the club, so it's whatever. But I'm gonna sneak it in.
That's true.
They gonna come looking for you.
Me specifically, you know me. I just caught me some pine green, some ones. I just bought me some Jordans. So I might put those on real quick. I got me a pair of Mary jeans in the closet.
Woo.
I think I might I might rock those if I go to the club right now. You know, fashion's a big thing. You know, they can look at the jeans and the shoes first before they look at anything. Might rock me a nice little Christian Dior shirt, maybe. I don't know.
Not the Dior.
Or even if I feel like repping, I might wear a GGC shirt just to show my school off. Come on. No. Okay, my bad. Christian Dior. I'll send Christian Dior. All right. And then again, they won't let me wear my hat, but I might sneak it in the club. You know, I might put it on. If I see security, I might take it off, put it in my pocket real quick. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. The fits that you said, and just let's say the fits that you usually wear. Do you think it fits the norm or like the current fashion trends in Atlanta?
Yes, because I don't know. You see, it's such a like widespread on people what they rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially on the area you at. I was like, you could always rock some nice J's with some nice jeans. I don't know. I peep like, all right, solely on shoe game right now. I see like a lot of ones. I can't speak for no out of state or like anywhere else. I'm not from there, but solely here, I see everybody rocking ones. They love ones out here.
Sure.
I don't know if that's an Atlanta thing or outside, but that's what I peep. But when it comes to clothing, it really doesn't matter because it's such a widespread. You have the people that go all out. Then you have the people that just rock a nice T-shirt. Then you have people that like mix and match. I remember I went to Wildin' Out. Man, they said you were supposed to rock a club scene fit. And I pulled up there with a nice like ripped jacket, jean jacket, some Jordans, and some nice jeans. While I see the other people, the same dude, two people in front of me had this nice ass hat, some like those lenses, scarves, chains, all done up to the 9. It's just different vibes. Just your people, just how you are.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to agree with him. Yeah, it's just so diverse down here. You know, you got the skater boys. They dress like they got the bands on, the skinny jeans type shit, and their hoodies. Then you got the all-out fashion. They got puffer jackets on, and it's 90 degrees outside, looking like they're about to do some crack or some shit. And then you got all the bling on the jewelry too. Is chokers and shit, gold chains, VVS out, rings on the hands. But yeah, there's like no normal down here. It's everyone got their own shit. Just so much different types. You couldn't say one thing.
I'll be right back. I got to take a commercial break.
Okay.
Continue the conversation.
I'm gonna go off of that's good. I'm gonna go off of what you just said, Matt. What's your opinion on jewelry? I asked him when he gets back. What's your opinion on jewelry? Let's say your favorite types. If you wear jewelry, like what do you wear and like what do you want to wear?
Ooh, the only jewelry I could really rock, personally for me, is some earrings and a gold chain. I could have some bling on the gold chain, of course. Maybe a grill, but I'm limiting myself.
Okay.
Ooh, and I forgot about the watches, bro. Watches.
The watches, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I don't like watches. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it's about watches, but I like rings. I feel like I would get a grill, maybe only if it's like iced out, maybe.
Yeah. That's an iffy one, yeah.
Yeah, chains. I like chains. I like either skinny chains. I like me some Cubans. I would give me a Cuban link. I do like Cubans. Some people don't like because they're so big, but I like a Cuban link. What else? Yeah, I don't like watches. Bracelets. I like those like bracelets they be wearing, like those little diamond ones.
Jewelry like them?
But yeah, like I can rock jewelry, but it's not really important. I think it's a big part of fashion though in Atlanta.
Okay, if you had to take a shorty out on a date, where are you gonna go?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, you recording right now?
After recording, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shorty out on a date. What am I? Yeah. Ooh. Can I ask a question? What's my budget?
$100. It's your shorty, dog. There's no budget. She priceless.
Oh, okay. You're right. She is priceless.
I don't know, but in some realistic shit, we're gonna say you had a good week, $100 to $200.
I'll go 200. I'll go 200. Let me see. I had 200 bucks. Nice little date night. Woo. All right. Dang. I usually take I get ice cream. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to pass on this question. I'm gonna pass to my man Matt. Go ahead, Matt. I'll come back to me.
Shoot. I'm gonna take her to the aquarium. The food there is good, like my boy EJ said. And the animals, I love them. I love animals.
Okay. I think we would go probably eat somewhere nice. You know what? If I had a nice week, I might take her to Benihana's. Who knows? I might get. Might get a little crazy. Think of Benihana's. She get whatever she want. Get the ribeye, whatever she want. A little 72 ounce on it. I don't know how steak works. I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know.
I think so. It sounds like a lot.
That's a lot, right? I think so. She gonna get a little steak. After that, we might go take a walk Centennial Park, maybe. Who knows?
Ooh, you're speaking now.
I might do some of that. What do you take your girl, Stamp?
All right, so it's gonna be like a stage. If I'm taking her down to Atlanta, it's gonna have to be a couple things. So obviously, I'm gonna have to take her to like one of the little events. Maybe the aquarium, maybe the zoo, just something for like the day during the day.
Yeah.
Then after that, I'm gonna take her to walk, just like a couple spots. I don't know. You got the outside of where the aquarium is. You got that little area you can walk around, see like the history spots and stuff like that. Maybe go to the bridge that looks over Atlanta. You can see everything. Walk down to where is it? What is it? The sundial. You guys take all the way up. Just little things that are free, and then probably end the night off by going to the what's that thing called? The spinning thing.
The
Atlanta. Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel. Yes, that's probably where I end my night.
Okay. Now, when it comes to Atlanta, we're gonna talk about specifically, let's say, art in Atlanta. Have either of you guys been to the High Museum?
Yes, I've been for like multiple exhibits. The one that I went to recently was the Virgil Abloh exhibit, which I thought was cool because it was a mix of fashion, history, a lot of different things. You saw his transition from going to school to architecture. Just that was dope. Then you also go down to in the High Museum. You go up to the elevator and takes you to that exhibit. Then you can walk out of that exhibit and go into several more. So I went through the African exhibit that was on the top floor. Then it was also, I believe it was a mix of U.S. history, mix of that. Then go down, you have different 8 years. There was a lot of different things. I think there was a Monet painting, just awesome. Then also like going into it, there's different things. There's a winery right in front of it, just a little small thing, little cafe looking thing. Also, it's Atlanta. There's art everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask. How you guys feel about the street art in Atlanta? And I was gonna talk about y'all been to the Beltline?
No, I have not.
Never been to the Beltline. Okay, well, so the Beltline and like the areas around that is famous for the street art and I say a lot of the graffiti around there. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel about like the presence of like how do you think street art is important when it comes to like art and like how people take it as it being like influential, as in influencing other artists to like make arts? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it takes some courage to put your art out on a wall, and it's not just one small section. There's some that'll take up a whole side of a building. Not only is that your time, that's also you. That's a visual representation of how you are, because that's how art is presented. And then also, some people just put up like random things, but then also people get into depth and put meaning on it. and that's something dope about it. Especially with graffiti, murals, all those different wall arts, is that people expressing themselves and seeing what they see. And with the different variations, it's kind of like a mix of what you see in Atlanta too, because what they see is what you see when you're passing through the city. That you getting a piece of them while you looking at it.
Agreed. Definitely agree with that. Anything to say about that, Matt? To add on?
I'm gonna have to agree with him 100%. You know, when you go to Atlanta, you see all the tags. You know, it just makes the city what it is. You know, it just looks good, and it inspires other people. Like one of my boys on Instagram, he just made his first tag, and you know, it was pretty horrible. But I'm not gonna say it to him. But he's gonna get better.
Yeah,
Where is it? Also, there's also the I forgot the name of it, but it's the graffiti tunnel. Is you walk it, people go down there. You can grab a spray can and throw up your tag or whatever you want, and you put a smiley face on the wall. It's even though it was something else at that point, but it's turned into like an activity for people in Atlanta. Like you could drive through the tunnel, you could walk through the tunnel, you see everybody's art. A lot of meanings, a lot of different things. Like when I went there, it was during the time of Trump's impeachment. So you saw people's representations of Donald Trump all over the tunnels, everywhere. You saw the peach. It was literally a peach, and then with impeach inside of it.
That's hard.
But then also, you walk through the tunnel, you end up on the other side, and you make a left, and you follow it down, and it's literally just a line of murals, just different types and styles.
Okay. Krog Street Tunnel, that's what it's called.
That's it.
So if anyone listening to this wants to check out that Atlanta, Krog Street Tunnel. Yeah. When it comes to Atlanta nowadays is starting to be called the new Hollywood because of its role in film and over the years, how it has risen as one of the top hubs of film. We have places like
Tyler Perry Studios.
Tyler Perry, baby.
We have, where's A24? I don't know if A24 is in Georgia. I can't remember, but we have a lot of studios in. I forgot the studio name. Pine Studios in Atlanta, where they make a lot of movies out here. What are some of your favorite films that have come out of Atlanta? Let's say over the past year. I'm gonna name a couple, but feel free to look at me if you've seen them. Some that have dropped over in the past year include Jumanji, Avengers Endgame, Gemini Man, Ford vs Ferrari, Zombieland. There's others that have dropped, but feel free to look up any if you have to. But
even TV shows like such as Stranger Things was filmed here.
Yeah,
and TV
that's
shows.
right.
Next thing. So movie, I'm gonna go movie first. Then we're gonna teach you what are your favorite movies that have dropped that were either filmed mostly in Atlanta or come from Atlanta-based writer or director?
Man, hands down, Endgame, Avengers Endgame. Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
Okay. Matt, anything?
Yes. I love The Hall Pass, which is a 2011 American comedy film produced and directed by the Farrelly brothers. And it's co-written along with Pete Jones, you know.
Corona?
Realizing this, yeah, it's just about, you know, these guys that were unhappy with their married lives in the suburbs of Providence and missing the old days. So, you know, they were talking about this and that, and then they got single, you know, and then they went on vacation, and then, what did I say the movie was called again?
I don't know.
How you not forget?
Yeah.
Come on, guys, it's the Hall Pass. They get a Hall Pass.
Wow, that sounds very authentic. Thank you. Okay, so then, like you said, favorite TV shows coming from Atlanta. Mine specifically would be the show Atlanta from by Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, yeah.
But any others?
Yeah, Stranger Things. I was trying to be an extra on that show, but I didn't fit the bill, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. Of an 80s
you
look.
look for that. But
for me, it was I enjoyed Stranger Things because there was one of them that you could actually go there and see it, like the mall.
Yeah, Gwinnett Place.
Gwinnett Place, obviously. But then Wildin' Out. I got to experience it firsthand. Catch me on TV.
Yes, sir.
But it was just the fact that I was in Tyler Perry Studios. Mm-hmm. So like you walking through it and you see these massive buildings. It's like, yo, there's so many movies here. And it's just like starstruck because it was a week after Will Smith and they were filming Bad Boys.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence, all of them, yeah.
They were up in Tyler Perry Studios.
Okay. Oh yeah, Bad Boys for Life. Definitely. That's definitely up there for me. And now since you brought up Wild Now, go ahead if you want to, Stan. Explain your can you explain your experience at Wild Now and how you what went down while you were there?
I can't say that because the TV show hasn't aired yet.
Damn.
Yeah, he said catch him on there. He said catch him on there. But you know the thing about the Stranger Things being filmed at Gwinnett Place.
Huh? What?
You pointed at Steph. You said something. What'd you say, Brendan?
Oh no, only what you said. But catch my boy Stamp on Wild Now. What episode is Stamp when drops?
Episode 4.
Episode 4. And whatever season.
The newest season coming out. It should be coming out soon.
All right, bet.
Episode 4. You're gonna see him in the stands.
I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. That boy Spoken Reasons got destroyed on that show. Rick Spoken Reasons. But anyways, yeah. Like I was saying, the thing about the Stranger Things, they filmed that at the Gwinnett Place Mall. So, me and my friends, we went to the Gwinnett Place Mall, and they said we're closing off a section of the mall for filming. But the crazy thing about it is there was a person that was dead in that mall. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so on this podcast, specifically, I'm not a big sports person, but right now I have two of the biggest sports enthusiasts in the game right now, specifically my man, Matthew Pierre. He's one of the biggest sports enthusiasts in Atlanta. And there's some things going on in Atlanta right now when it comes to sports. And he's gonna tell y'all a couple things about it. Go ahead, Matt.
Man, the life of an Atlanta sports fan is not good. It's not good right now. Except for, MLS. Atlanta United, they did their thing. Got the chip for us. But besides that, the Falcons losing 28-3. Then UGA choking the national championship away. And my Braves, we were in the playoffs last year.
Okay.
We had the chance to get we had the chance to get to the final, this World Series. And we choked that game too. So, it's just not good for our other big sports. But, it's going to get better one day. I'm lying. It's not going to get better. We choke all the time.
Do y'all believe in the Atlanta curse?
I believe it.
We have to be cursed.
So this is coming from outside in. I'm not an Atlanta fan. I'm a Miami fan. That's where I'm from, But as living here, I've seen every sports branch y'all have get a bigger stadium, all this money thrown at them by the state, by whatever organization, wherever money coming from. The Braves got a new stadium. Hawks got a new stadium. Got new jerseys also. The Falcons just got a new stadium and new jerseys, but they all suck.
Hey, it's truth, man. The Hawks are the worst out of the bunch.
I'm not big in baseball, but they just got rid of their players. Also, they choked like nobody's business last season in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons have been on such a down streak since they got blown out by the Patriots. Well, not even blown out. That
it was a choke, colossal breakdown.
The 28-3 forever unforgotten score. Ever since then, they've been on a downfall. They peaked right after that and then just plummeted. And this draft didn't help them much either. What else?
I don't even know who we drafted, man.
Y'all drafted a corner and who else? It's some offensive linemen. But y'all got to get an off season. But I don't think that's enough to fix y'all's problem.
Oh yeah, we're not going anywhere.
And then outside of Trae Young, who do the Hawks got?
We don't have anyone. John Collins, that's it. We traded for King Capella for no reason. Man, the future of Atlanta sports is not looking bright except for Trae Young. I believe in Trae Young. He'll probably bring hope to the city one day.
One day.
But I don't think so. Atlanta's cursed. We're cursed. It's just that I just don't believe in us,
The life of an Atlanta sports fan. Okay. You guys, you realize that, we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now going on, known as coronavirus, aka COVID-19, messing with a lot of people's lives, livelihood. I was asked, what are some places that you miss going to because of this pandemic?
I miss going to the mall. I miss going to car meets.
Car meets.
I don't know. The bars and clubs, Buckhead,
Mm-hmm.
all those locations, the nightlife.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a surprising answer,
Mm-hmm.
but the place I most miss most going. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Anyways, the place I miss the most is actually school. I'm not gonna lie. Actually going and seeing people, you know, it was crazy, like good interactions, you know. But now I'm stuck in the house. I see the same. I hear the same 12 people every day because I'm playing the damn game all day. So it's like it's gonna be a breath, a fresher. Dang, I'm slipping up. You see, this COVID-19 got me speaking like I don't even know how to talk anymore. I don't know how to communicate anymore. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be such a refreshing feeling actually seeing other people around me and talking to them because you know when I go back to school, hopefully that actually happens. Which, who knows?
I'm definitely missing school. GC is a great environment to be in. Me and Matt, we go to GDC, but our friend over here, co-host Stan, goes to Kennesaw State. You know, Stan, go ahead, tell us about your life at Kennesaw. What's the environment like over there?
For me, Kennesaw is a different environment. It's a very studious. It's not my cup of tea. People are very into their books, into their studies. At least from my experiences, I'm a commuter. It might be different if you stayed on campus.
Yeah.
That's my experience with Kennesaw. It's not the favorite. People are very quiet in their studies.
Yeah.
But I'm mainly on the Marietta campus, so away from the main campus.
You also went to GGC also.
Yes, I did.
How do you compare GGC to Kennesaw? And what do you say you would maybe prefer more?
I prefer Kennesaw for the academics. Their academic standard is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
The teachers are very high quality. Like they're cool. They're all into their books. They know their stuff. Yeah. But as environment wise, I will go to GGC because it's a small campus, so you're always involved with people. And since it's small and people really don't dorm there, like it's rare to meet people that dorm there, even though there is a good group of people. But they always have interactions, like activities to do on campus.
Yeah.
Like there's always something going on.
That's for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna throw out a bunch of kind of random questions regarding Atlanta. First question, so either of you guys can answer first. If you could have dinner with any 3 Atlanta figures, dead or alive, doesn't have to be any type of music, any Atlanta figure, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Atlanta figures.
Anybody from Atlanta.
Okay. Let me get my list first.
Go ahead. You have time. All right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, to reiterate, the question was, if you were to have dinner with 3 Atlanta figures, just people coming from Atlanta, who would they be and why? Matt, you can go first.
All right. My first one, I'm going to have to go with my boy Usher, you know.
Usher. Okay.
He's going to put me on to my R&B career, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of connects, you know what I'm saying? I get to eat, learn a few moves from that man.
Okay.
The next up is Soulja Boy, because that man is a genius, bro. He's a genius. He knows how to make money.
That was mine.
And he got the best stories of all time.
That was mine.
Just a great man.
Wow.
And my last is Wo Vicky, of course, my crush. I've had a crush on Wo Vicky for a long time. Wo Vicky, if you're watching this, you know, please give me a chance. I love you.
Okay. Sam, you're 3.
Oh, Michael?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna twist your words around a little bit. Mm-hmm. Instead of from Atlanta, I'm gonna figures in Atlanta or something they have done in Atlanta for Atlanta.
Okay.
So it's no particular order. One, I'm gonna have to go with one of my big figureheads. I loved listening to this man speak. He was the most electrifying person I have ever seen. I've never met him. I wish I had met him. But Muhammad Ali, with the '96 Olympics when he lit the torch, that's his in look into Atlanta. But I would love to meet him. Two, I'm gonna have to go. I forgot his name. The name. Well, my I forgot my number two, but number three has to be Future, the man himself. You know, give him.
Oh, took mine, bro. That's crazy.
I'm gonna need some tips from that man. You know, music career,
Yeah.
everything he got. And then number three, let me see. Number two was, Andre 3 Stacks. Andre 3000.
3000.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So my 1 and 2, Mallory said Soldier Boy. That was my one because like he said, I know Soldier Boy. Having to deal with him, I would hear some crazy stories. I would hear he's just a funny guy. Stamp also took my number 2. I was gonna say Future. He's the king of misogyny. I love it. King of toxic energy. I love the toxic energy. Just love it. And I'm a fan of his music. He was one of the artists I started listening to when I started listening to, like, let's say, the trap genre. So definitely him for Future. And then number 3, I put Tyler Perry, just because specifically, I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of his movies, but I'm a fan of his grind and where he's come from and how he risen up. Black man has rise. The way he's risen up in the filmmaking community and now he has his own studio in Atlanta, and just him as a individual. Yeah. So yeah, those are my 3.
I was gonna choose Tyler Perry as well, but Usher took him out of this spot.
Yeah, rap Usher. I would definitely want to pick Usher. I would tell him to teach me how to do that.
For real, I just need to learn some moves from it, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Tell me how to do that. Yeah, come on, Usher, teach me how to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I think just for today, we're gonna end this off starting now. Well, I think that's good for now. I want to say thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of the For the Nawf Podcast. Thank you to my 2 co-hosts, Matt and Stamp. I'm going to give the mic to them for their closing statements. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, I hope you guys had a great time here on the For the Nawf Podcast, because here we take great pride in our work. Here at the For the Nawf Podcast, we talk about a lot of things that we want to talk about to people who would not know about the Nawf.
Thank you.
All right. So for the Nawf, we out. Episode 1. Thank you for stopping by. Continue on to the next. As soon as this Corona's over, we'll expand and see what you got from there. Comment below.
Comment below, subscribe, follow. It's gonna be on all the major podcasting platforms. Like he said, we'll be back for episode 2, but even after that, when this whole COVID-19 pandemic is over, we're gonna be able to do this on a bigger, a more direct scale. And yeah, I guess that's my closing statement for episode 1. Thank you everyone for listening, and have a blessed night.